Experiment 4: Food Waste. We live in a world where not many people are aware of how many foods are wasted every year. They don't realize the huge amounts that are wasted and really could be useful for other people or even for other uses. There are many places that tend to throw away food, like supermarkets, restaurants, food stalls, and even households. And any food that will not be eaten or it's a leftover tend to go to the trash can. According to National Geographic, United States wastes the most amount of food throughout the year. 126 million tons of food are wasted annually. If we combine the USA with Mexico and Canada, we are talking of more than 167 million tons of food thrown away each year. If we put it into simple words, one third of the food we produce is wasted. It is a problem that maybe today is not too important, but there will be a time where maybe the world will be low on food and we'll start regretting the fact that we waste one third of it. Imagine the amount of people we could feed with those amounts. It is time to make a change for good and try to reduce wastes. It is critical and we need the help of everyone to change the world into a better one. As we make an investigation about the topic, public opinion has raised their voice in order to establish some kind of limit. Sustainable Development Department have established that in year 2030 the goal is to reduce waste by half. And even though it's a long time, it is a huge change, that one that we need to make. We have three main ideas in mind in order to reduce or eliminate the problem. First and foremost, we could implement new laws or regulations that focus on production and supply chains, since they are in charge of the quality of the foods sent to commerce, as well as some bylaws for restaurants, food stalls, and supermarkets to maintain a low profile regarding the amount of food they are selling. These laws would maintain a control and have the best quality and reduce waste to the minimum. Another idea comes by composting food, linking companies that specialize in composting with supermarkets, restaurants, and other venues to collect their wastes and transform them into fertilizers or soil improvers that make the field have a better development into new ingredients and products. And there's always the idea to give away food to homeless people around the area. We could be making our good labor of the day. The only issue would be that we should be careful with leftovers, since they have different issues regarding bacteria and virus. This is always a good way to get rid of excess amount of food in your storage. Helping people in need, don't waste food, and the most important part, don't harm the ecosystem. These ideas can be presented the same way to kids, high schoolers, and college students, implementing talks about the causes, the harms, and the benefits of this, as well as giving them any type of prize if they start applying it into the school facilities and in homes. In adults, these ideas can be expressed by the government reducing costs or having some type of reward each time they make a good action out of it. It is not the first time someone tries to change this situation, but for some reasons this might be only in certain places around the world, or it wasn't enough for a change. But that's why we are here, trying to have an opportunity to help the world and the environment to the food industry. I think the key in all of this is the way you need to attract people. If you don't have a strategy, that will not work. This is why maybe these ideas can differentiate with other people, the way we want to attract people.